Hey, what's going on, G-Ballers? Today I have a new knife here to share with you, coming in from CJRB. This is going to be a new release. It is available, and I'll have links to it down in the description. If this is your first time swinging by, welcome to GBall Vision. Feel free to drop a comment below. Let me know what your carry is for today. This is going to be called the CJRB Kestrel here, and this is going to be out of their budget line. Now, they may have a premium version of this out, and I'm not aware of it, but this is going to be in a budget format. This is the fully murdered out version. They do have a couple of other options as well. I'm a big fan of this combination right here. We are going to be looking at a price tag of right at $50. We do have a PVD coated straight sheep's foot Warncliffe style blade, and that is going to be coming in the RPM 9. We are going to be looking at dual thumb studs for the deployment, and what looks like a front flipper. Works pretty good off the thumb roll over there. I would say that it needs to be a little bit finer jimping in here and maybe be raised up just a touch more. And yeah, I think it should have been raised up just a touch more, and that would have made that an even better front flipper. Now, I don't know if that is supposed to be that way or if that's just the way the design kind of ended up. We are looking at G10 cross-cut handles here and their standard deep carry clip. We do have good access to the liner there, and they did chamfer that nicely. So we do have an option for left-hand carry, and these scales have a really nice texture to them. Not only do we have that cross-cut in there, but we have some heavy texturing on them as well. So that's going to provide a good deal of grip for you. This is a Laconico design. No kidding. I did not know that. Very nice. So yeah, I like that. That makes me like this even a little bit more. Let's see what size we are looking at. We have 7 and 11/16 overall, 3 inches of cutting edge and 3/8 of total blade. We'll bring out the Spyderco Para 3 and the Vosteed Raccoon here for some comparison knives, and it's going to flow right in between both of those. It's a little bit larger than something like the Para 3, and it's going to be very in line with something like the Raccoon. And 2 more, we have the Kestrel Bel Air clip point and the Kaiser Militao here on the bottom, and it's going to be right in the middle of both of those as well. CJRB has used this clip many times, and it is a good clip. Even for a more expensive knife, the design works well. It's very simple. It's going to carry nice and deep in the pocket. In this case, you'll have just a touch of the butt end of the knife poking out there, and it is going to give you good retention. It also looks good, and it's going to be ergonomic for the most part. This knife seems to be very comfortable. Ray Laconico just has a way of designing handles very comfortable, especially for my hand. That's one of the many reasons I'm a big fan of Laconico. Him and CJRB have done a great job together over the last couple of years. And don't forget, that pocket clip is going to be left-hand friendly. We'll get the arch nemesis out here, and we'll give the Kestrel a check here. We'll give this a weight check. I like to guess the weight of these new knives on the channel here, and I invite you to play along. Put your guess down in the comments. Let me know what you think this knife weighs. Love seeing your guess. We are going to give it a shot here. I am going to say... I'm going to say it's right there, fairly close to ratio. I'm going to say 3.5. It might be 3.6. It's what it feels like. Put your guess in the comments. Oh! 106 grams and 3.7 ounces. Got me again, man. Just can't win. We'll get the calipers out here and we'll get a couple of measurements on this handle. 0.44 and 11.2 millimeters. Our blade stock is going to be 3.2 millimeters and 126 thousandths. We'll go to a behind the edge measurement here. Try to get a good hold. And could be a little lower. It's coming in at 25 there. I would say 0.67 millimeters. I bet it's down around 23, probably in that ballpark. Let's see how the Kestrel cuts out of the box. We'll go ahead and use our standard catalog paper. This blade shape lends itself to being a great utility style knife. It is going to do you justice. You know, for a long time, I carried a form of a sheep's foot or a worn cliff of some kind or a modified version of one of those two. And then I always had some form of Tanto, drop point, or clip point style blade, just two completely different blade shapes. And, you know, when you carry two knives like that, you're going to be able to cover a lot of ground no matter what it is. This has a beautiful, screaming sharp edge on it. This might be one of the best edges that I've ever gotten from CJRB. I'd have to review the footage, but this is really sharp out of the box here. Wow. Just shaving the paper. That is impressive. That is impressive, fella. Good job. Oh, the channel hit 3 years old today. So that is some exciting news. You'll probably be seeing this in the future, but yeah, we hit 3 years, 21,000 subscribers in 3 years, 21,000 G-ballers out there, and that is awesome. We also hit we're about to hit 3,500 on the second channel. So that is also awesome. That channel turned 2 years old. I started that channel a year after GBall Vision. So like almost to the day a year later. So that channel had its birthday as well. We'll go ahead and we'll get the off-grid driver out here and we'll do a hardware check. We're going to be T8 on the pivot, T8 on the body, very nice. And I think there's still T6 on the clip for now. I heard from a few that CJRB will be going to T8, but it won't be for a little while. So, but they have done that on all the body screws and pivots as far as I'm aware of and can remember here over the last year. I'm pretty sure everything's been T8 with the exception of the pocket clips. And you're either going to leave that where it is or you're going to switch it over one time. As long as you have good bits and a good driver, you'll be in good shape, and you should only need to change it once, if that, because you don't need to take the pocket clip off to disassemble this knife. Now, we are going to be looking at a flat grind here. It is a pretty high flat. This design definitely lends itself to being a utility knife, a utility EDC, and I think, you know, Ray Laconico definitely has that in mind when he is putting out a new knife. They are very utilitarian. You know, even his clip points are awesome for just an everyday user, no matter which one we're talking about. I'm not even going to start naming them because I'll forget one, but Ray Laconico over the last year has put out a ton of awesome CJRBs and artisans as well. We're going to give this thing a lock check here. Now, we have a coated blade, we have a coated liner. We have to keep that in mind. That could cause issues, but not always a certainty. We are looking at a very good lockup there. I'd call that 55% or so, and that's what I want to see about right there, which is perfect. I don't feel any movement up or down. We'll give this a couple of taps here. Just a couple of light ones to get us going. Close it, flick it, check it, close it, flick it, check it. Give it a couple of really good shots there, and almost cut the tip of my finger off. Feels good. Feels very good. Give that one a couple extras there. Yeah, it sounds good. Feels good. Are we centered up there? Perfectly centered up. CJRB, guys, you know, they're another one of them companies that just puts out a very good affordable knife in 2025. Very hard to argue with what they put out each month, whether it's their $30 RPM 9 and FRN type designs or these $50 ones with the G10 and RPM 9. They got S90V and FRN for like 80 bucks, 90 bucks. They have titanium and RPM 9 for 80 bucks. They have a tremendous value going on there at CJRB. I'll have this knife and all those knives linked down below in the description if you want to check them out on their site. And a lot of them are on Amazon, but not all of the knives on their website are on Amazon, so definitely worth checking out their website to see what they have to offer. Let me know what you guys think of the Kestrel here. I always look forward to hearing from you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to continue to see dope knife and EDC content, make sure you're subscribed. I'll pop up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.